welcome to Bonus Pod, the companion podcast to the MinnMax show. My name is Haley McLean. I am here today with Ben Hansen. Hi, Ben.
Hello, Haley. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here on my show. And also here for the very first time, JeffM. I got him.
Woo! You did it.
How is it
Happy
possible?
to be here.
First time on Bonus Pod, JeffM? Good Lord.
Oh, it's hard to talk about the GI stuff because it's our friends and we want them to do well. And anything we're talking about is just because we want them to have jobs forever, please. That is what we want our friends to be doing.
But yeah, JeffM, you weren't on that episode. And so we wanted to get your hot take on Game Informer coming back from the dead.
I'm excited and super happy for him. You can go ahead. You can complain about like whatever the new company is that bought them. I don't really know much about them, but it's like whatever it is, it's going to be such a step up, guys.
Yeah.
From what they were owned by before, that it's like, yeah, I'm very excited for them.
Yeah, GameStop never told me what to do once. I had zero communication with them. And so
that's because they had no idea what video was.
Correct. Well, they had no idea what anything was. They're complete morons there, to be clear. But at the same time, it's like, thank God they're away from them. At the same time, JeffM, like, GameStop is the reason Game Informer existed the way it did. They pushed millions and millions of subs out the door, and they never told us what to do, and we got paychecks for a decade. Like, it's kind of tough to complain with that.
Their physical store locations is so key, but they're closing more and more stores every day as well right now.
They're screwed. They're totally screwed.
Yeah.
GameStop,
you can still complain about that. And I think after Andy left and, the first rounds of firings happened after Andy left, it sounded like they started getting a lot more pressure about trying to leverage Game Informer and influence what was going on there. I'm optimistic that Miller has said from the beginning that they have been very clear that they want to be hands off, and that they the company has told Miller that they want editorial independence for them, and it doesn't seem like that to me still sounds like it would be better than what it had turned into at GI, or like the pressures that they were facing. And also, like, I'm sure everyone there is at a place where, like, if they did start getting pressure, they'd just say, well, fuck you, we're walking.
Not having GameStop to push this in stores is going to be brutal. And you're totally right, JeffM, that it's night and day from
not
having
GameStop to push this in stores. You couldn't buy a subscription in like the last year.
Yes.
That GameStop was running. Like, I would feel more confident. Everything you've said. Like, yes, I'm not a big pro corporation guy, and I'm not going to trust corporations pretty much ever on anything. But when you're comparing one corporation to another corporation, like, this is the one that said, hey, actually, we want to buy this thing and we want to reopen it and we want to actually employ you guys to do the job that you were doing, versus the guys who sold fake NFTs of fake covers and 9/11 memes, and then shut everything down and took the website offline. Like what the are we talking about here?
No, you're absolutely right. It's like when I talk about, like, I hate GameStop, but at the same time, during our reign, I was very thankful for how hands off they are and were. Like, it
was a different reign back then. I remember that reign. It was very nice for a long time until it wasn't.
This was just a clip from our Patreon exclusive podcast called Bonus Pod. If you support MinnMax on Patreon at the $5 tier, you unlock Bonus Pod each and every week. Haley McLean is joined by cohorts to talk about whatever they want. It's kind of the sister show, the companion show to the MinnMax Show podcast. So there's even more content in here. Also, we take calls from members of the community, and we can really dive into the weeds on stuff. So if you want to more than double the amount of podcasts from MinnMax every week, support MinnMax on Patreon at the $5 tier. Thanks so much.